Captain Toad Treasure Tracker walkthrough. This is going to be Chapter 3 of Episode 1, and the first 3 levels, or I guess the only 3 levels of this chapter, Piranha Creeper Cove, with the first one. This one's pretty fun. You get to run into a ton of these piranha guys, and they aren't as hard to defeat as they are in Mario 3D Land. I know in 3D Land you need to hit them a bunch of times until they get into their hole and then they get crushed and they blow up, but in this game all you have to do is hit them once and that'll send them all the way back to the hole and dead they'll be. The objective for this level is to get a bunch of coins. I can't remember the exact number, I think it's like 70. But other than that, it's a pretty straightforward level with a couple of weird things. You can get right up to the star if you just go up that boat and go up that ladder. But you are going to have to go through the more complicated parts of the level if you want to get all the gems. So I already have the first 2 gems, which were down in the bottom in that cave, and that one was right there in at the bottom of that bridge that fell down. And of course, just look around for coins that you will want to get, and if you kill the enemies, you'll get extra coins, and that's always good. One of these turnip stalks here will have a bunch of coins in it, so be sure to keep plucking that so you can get as many as you can. And then come on to the back here. The final gem, or I guess it's supposed to be the second gem, but the final gem I'm getting is past this guy, and you just want to wait for him to go inside and then run all the way there and then chase him back and keep going so he hopefully doesn't hit you. There's a bunch of coins in that little slit right there that I did not actually get, so I'm going to have to go back and get those. But it's not really a big deal because I can just go up to the ladder. I can just go up the boat and up the ladder to get those again. So I'm trying to figure out, like, okay, where is it? Okay, let's just go past that piranha, and then all the coins are right there. Got them all off screen. And then I'm going to turn it around and go back up the ladder once this piranha guy moves. And then I will get the star and move on to the next level. So there is something I actually forgot to mention in the last videos, and I will not be doing bonus missions or the challenge missions. And that, I mean, the challenge missions are exactly the same thing as these levels. They just want you to do it in a perfect amount of time. So if it says do this level in 5 seconds, then that usually means you get there right as the timer changes to 5 seconds. And if you mess up once and you're a second late, you gotta do it all over again. And I think that's something that doesn't really need much of a walkthrough. Although maybe it would be fun to watch, so I don't know, if I get really bored I'll do it, but I probably won't. And you unlock that after you get all the collectibles in one of the episodes. So something that's kind of cool is that this game will drop down with little hints throughout the entire game, and sometimes it comes up, it tells you hints that you knew 5 levels back. Like for that X1, if you just push around the buttons, you'll figure out everything that there is to figure out in this game. And there's a part in a later episode where it tells you how to turn off your headlamp, and I think it's really weird that it waited until way later in the game to tell you to turn off your headlamp instead of the Shy Guy part, because that one level where you have to sneak past all the Shy Guys is almost impossible if your headlamp is on. So it's, I don't know, the hints are just really weird in this game. This level, the bonus is to, or the objective is to find the golden mushroom, and this took me forever to figure out. It is in such a stupid spot that I'm just like, ugh, it's probably the hardest golden mushroom to find in the game if you don't know where the heck to look. So if you want to look on your own, skip ahead, but if you want to know where it is, then keep watching, I guess. It's right below this platform, and you'll just need to pull that one up and then come on down, and then blow on the Wii U gamepad in the microphone area. That'll show where the where hidden coins are, so that's another use for it, especially if the objective of one of the levels is to get a bunch of coins, and it'll show you where the stock for that golden mushroom is. So it's kind of in that sandy area below that platform that you pulled up. It's such a dumb spot because it's so hard to find if you don't know what to look for. To get the final gem, you'll also want to step on that platform and then come back up here to the red tube, and then you can land on this other platform that you can pull up, and that's where the star will be. So even if a level's objective isn't to get a certain amount of coins, it's still a good idea to try to get as many as you can, because if you can get over 100 coins, then you get an extra life, and especially early on in the game, extra lives are a little bit harder to come by. Once you get playing through the game, then you're going to have a ton of extra ones, and you'll never have to worry about it again, but just for now, I would try to get as many lives as you can. Turnip Cannon Jungle is actually pretty fun, and I don't know, whoever made this game, they must have something against turnips, because turnips really are some of the biggest factor in here, and it's just funny. Anyway, you'll see what I mean in later levels. And for this, the objective is to finish it in one turnip shot. Now, you aim on the gamepad, which is why I was just kind of firing off there, but if you play this game, you'll see on the gamepad that you can aim around with it. And to do this one turnip shot, you need to shoot that big block that's next to the star. And I was planning on doing this with the one-shot goal first and then coming back to get all the gems, but I accidentally hit the piranha instead of the block, so I decided this first one's just going to be getting all the gems, and my next, I'll do it again right after to get the objective for the one turnip shot. The other gem is down here at the bottom, be sure to get that, and then you can just go and get the star and finish this level for now. It's a bunch of coins you can collect, but I don't think you can get 100 coins on this level, so there's really no point to get them. And then just go back into the turnip cannon. Again, I'm aiming on the Wii U gamepad, which is why it's looking weird here. You don't actually have to aim like this, that would be pretty annoying. And then just go up and get the star. So I'm going to come right back into this level to finish the objective, which is, as I said, finish it in one turnip shot. And then after I do that, it's just going to be a coins galore minigame and then on to the next video. But it is a little bit more difficult to do this in one shot because you can't kill all the piranhas, and there's one part that I've never been able to pass without getting hit. So try to have at least, try to have full health once you get down here, so that way you can take a hit and not really have to worry about it. But just aim at the block, break it, and then that's your one shot. Now you need to get to the star. And it's not really too difficult, just wait for that piranha to go up and come down here, and right there is kind of weird because, yeah, I don't know. I've never been able to get past that without them hitting me. But anyway, once you get up here, you can be Mini Toad, and you'll pick up the star, and then you can do the coins galore level if it shows up for you, and that'll be it for this video.